Hi guys. So I've told a couple of you that I work in comics, and I've said non-traditional comics, and so what the hell am I talking about? Well, here's an example. I do single-page entries that don't have regular storylines, for example. No people, no attractive people. And this particular video is for the Hulkbuster base. It's a place where they store the Hulk when he's quiet. We know that doesn't last very long because that's the whole point of the story, isn't it? But in the meantime, I try to pull together ideas and reference. They show me a few pictures that have appeared in the books, and they're usually very uninformative, and that's my point. I get to expand on a little bit of information, turn it into something bigger, hopefully adding to the whole series. So here it is, guys, a big multi-part thing, which I hope is not terribly boring, and I hope you'll tell me if it is. And I've never seen this before, and I hope you enjoy it. These little cameras make it all possible. Well, I figured I'd show you guys the kind of stuff they show me. Look at that, giant robot gears. Oh yeah. Crappy old base in the middle of nowhere. There's Bruce in the basement. That's it. That's it. I get a nice glass reflection of the two characters. We go back. I don't know what this is. It looks like a cruise boat. But if that's the Hulkbuster base, I'm a monkey's uncle, because that didn't look like the other one. 3 miles below. Amazing. Which one am I supposed to believe? And that's it. That's it. So roughly these proportions, maybe. 3 miles deep. That's the reference I've got. Now let's put it inside of a nuclear. Cross section. Auxiliary tunnels. High-speed elevator shaft. Nuclear bubble. Subterranean explosion. Which leaves slump. Floor. Here's the base itself. More auxiliary tunnels. More escape tunnels. Underground network linking various bases in America. And this thing, okay, smaller. Storage stuff, dump stuff. Now, just to show you guys that I don't really have to make up that much, here's a great little book, Adventures Unlimited Press. Guy named Dr. Souter. He just took public domain information, threw it all together, underground bases and tunnels. What is the government trying to hide? Probably Adventures Unlimited threw that in for sensationalism. But tons of great stuff. Here, dig it. Nuclear detonation cavity. What's left behind after an underground blast. Army Corps of Engineers thought they could put all sorts of things in there. This is from 1964. Those are the good old days. We didn't know we couldn't do stuff like this. Here, Robin's tunnel boring machine, the real thing. Ridiculous. Here, look at that guy. Here we go. Somewhere in Sweden. Västkustbanan. There. See, I can do this. All right. And here, nuclear United States patent. Just an idea, just to prove somebody got the idea down, figure out how it would work. Nuclear flame melts nice molten glass tunnel walls. Neat and pretty. Don't know if they built them. Dated 1975. Plenty of time to develop it. So, okay, I'm trying to enlighten as well as inform. This is a standard sheet of comic book artboard. It's huge. You might not think it's so large. Everybody likes to work larger because it's more comfortable to draw on. Me, I don't care so much, but it's nicer to have more room to think in. Sounds funny, but it's true. Marvel doesn't send paper out much these days. That's why I've got, let me get the close-up thing. That's why I've got this stuff made by a Blue Line. It does a fine job. Here's some blue lines, which are non-reproducing blue, which is a mechanical engraving process. So, but we know that we have to follow these lines. This little blue dotted area is 10 by 15 inches, and it shrinks down to a standard printed comic page, ultimately. This is a very handy little lapboard. Most old-fashioned lapboards are made out of wood, plastic from machine age, given me by a dear friend of mine years ago. This is called a lead holder. Uses these hunks of graphite or plastic, and it uses a nice little clutching coolant gadget. And here's a lead pointer. Does exactly what it says. Let's chop off 1 inch and 1/4. And fit this in here, and let's see what looks nice right about there. And down here somewhere, let's leave a little room there. And I'm not picky. And where am I? And we're going to have let's see. 45 degree, that's square. Let's make it a little oblong right there. Whoops, crunch. You need to leave some room for text and numbers. And if you've got something screwy like this, and you need to find the center, put a line, a ghost line that nobody but you can see, and a little 45 degree line there, and a little 45 degree line there. And where they touch is more perfect than you could measure. That's the whole point. Why try to split 64ths of an inch when you can do it this way? And this may be too small. It is. I'm going to go for the bigger template. Alright, zap. And we're looking... Oh, there we are. We'll put that down here, and there. Let's mark the tick marks. That's where it belongs. We'll suggest a couple of intermediate levels and some bases off to the side, base elements off to the side with their own support stuff. Yep. And we'll have the super secret network of tunnels that link all American bases. Well, you know, in my crazy universe. Let's see. Do I have to get the compass? No. This is good enough. This leaves enough room for text and copy and arrows and junk.